What the fuck? That was the biggest revive spree I think I've had in a while. Yeah, so let's talk a little bit about Battlefield, because I think everybody is under the same impression that I am, but we'll see how people feel if you guys want to debate it in the comments. But yeah, thoroughly impressed with the game, I think is fair to say. Fuck it out. Jesus. I think we might need to snipe and go on the right side of the map, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, thoroughly impressed with the game. I think I remember seeing something a few months ago that basically the Battlefield devs were... It was a debate with most studios about when GTA 6 was going to release, right? Because that was a defining factor for a lot of video game studios, if they were going to be able to make any money. Because obviously, I don't think anybody wants to release when GTA releases, right? Because it's going to dominate the market for at least a few months, right? And I remember Battlefield saying, basically, they were ready regardless of whether they released this year or next year, right? It didn't matter. They were going to take the time, see what the release date for GTA was, and then go from there, right? And they were not kidding when they said they were ready. They were not kidding. This game is in beta, and I have played the pre-alpha, and even the pre-alpha felt good. Yes, there's bugs, and yes, there are balance changes, especially this map, but guns and stuff, and obviously there's things we've not tested as well that will need changed. But man, like, I'd say 80% of the game feels great, and yeah, that's saying something, right? So I think this game has a huge potential to be probably the best FPS out this year, if not for the whole next year as well. I think Game of the Year, potentially. We need to see how things move and progress forward from here, because it could all go to shit. Oh wow, my bullets just... Oh, well, that explains it. I'll be right back. Right, kind of picking up from where we just left off. Yeah, I think this game has the potential to be Game of the Year, and definitely best FPS for at least this year and possibly next year. I think, obviously, once things are sort of balanced out and the game is obviously fully released and we have access to all the content, that will give us, you know, a much better idea of where the game's at, because we can obviously only judge it off of what we have available to us in the beta. I know there will be more stuff next weekend, so I will be playing and I will be recording as well. But yeah, first initial thoughts, the game is solid. Like, let's be honest, I think everybody's enjoying it. I think everyone's enjoying the gunplay, the destruction, everything they said they'd focus on. I'd say the only complaints I have really are the helicopters. It feels terrible. Obviously, you can only play it on this map as well, which doesn't help. But the helicopter needs rework. I don't know what they did to controls. I've tried changing my controls, I've tried the default settings, I've tried tutorial settings on other people's channels, and my god, it is severely chopped. Like, if you're playing keyboard and mouse and you want to fly a heli, good luck, man. If you've got a controller, plug it in. Don't be ashamed, man, because if I had one, I'd do the same thing. I was actually tempted to go and buy one. But yeah, I got big issues with the helicopter gameplay at the moment. It's not fun. It's actually demoralizing. This guy's pushing. Oh my god, their whole team's here. Yeah, I don't want to get sniped because it's such a hard map to stay alive on. There's too many angles to be looking at. I would say this map needs a rework because you can see it just by the gameplay. Like, look at the sniper glints. It's fucking ridiculous. Sniping is fun in this game, do not get me wrong. But this is not fun. When you're on the receiving end of this Doesn't matter what side you're on here, because it can happen to both sides. The actual map, it's so hard to... Like, I know they need cover up here for anyone pushing, but it just promotes this behaviour in it. You end up not playing Breakthrough, you end up playing Sniper Simulator. So I think if they could rework this map on Breakthrough to maybe cut some of this off, don't know how that would work, but I feel like even just letting how much space there is here would help a lot. But yeah, I'm sure they'll come up with something, or they might even add more bits of cover throughout the map. The other thing for me, I think one of the biggest issues I have, apart from the helicopter gameplay, get wrecked, is the settings menu. It's so horrendous to navigate. There's sub-menus on sub-menus. I have no idea where to start. I feel like some settings are in the wrong place, especially when it comes to like keybinds and graphic settings. There we go, I finally peeked. Yeah, I think the menu system, they need to simplify it and make it more understandable, because like for me, there's stuff in there that I don't even know what it means, right? But I'm sure it's doing something, and especially something important. And if, like for me, I'm on like a mid-range PC setup. The graphic settings, like, I don't know if I've done enough to bring it down, because performance-wise, the game feels great. But when I try and record, it's a little chopped with how much stress is going on the PC, and that's maybe on me, you know, the game's not really at fault. But I turned everything down to low, and my GPU usage is still through the roof. And I'm on a 3070 Ti, you know, I'm not exactly got a bad GPU. Yes, it's getting on a bit. You know, the 50 series is out, but I'm also debating getting a new PC, so we'll see how that goes. But I would say performance-wise, I've not had any issues. I just wish I could understand the performance settings more, I suppose, is the takeaway from that. Right, this gun, I need to stop using it. I was ranking it up to see if it did any better, but to be honest, I'm just not feeling it. Take out the res. Hit it with an aid. I'm going to also get this mine up. Oh, I've got two. He's probably going to delete that wall. Oh, tank's dead. Let's go. Like, look at that. That is horrible. One on my right. Oh my god. Yeah, I should have gone for him. I know he was waiting because I was close, but... Oh, we have a medic next to us? No, we don't. Yeah, I'm gonna change this gun out. Actually, you know what? I might just go assault. We're gonna lose this point, I think. Oh my god. That sniper's trying to get me, bro. Duck and weave, duck and weave. Oh my god. I don't know how I survived that. Yeah, so you get spotted if you're still in enemy sector, so it's best not to stay there. Obviously the timer's there as well, so you go out of bounds. Guy in this building. Oh, I've got one bullet. Alright, well. I'm pushing. Okay. Sure. Like, I know I'm far away, but 3 shots is, that's still a lot. Yeah, I don't know, like, The shotgun's pretty good, but that was baffling, to say the least. Let's see if we can get pushed up here a little bit. I'm still getting used to my keybind, so I actually didn't mean to pull out some of those guns there. Let's get the ammo, let's get the ammo. Assault class, like, the low ammo in assault class, I get it, like it's an OP class, but at the same time, I wish I had more than 3 mags. Like, give me 4 or 5. Every class I've played with starts with like 180 bullets. At least start us with that amount of ammo, and prioritise the team mechanics of resupplying. I feel like that's a better way to go about it, rather than just limiting this class to begin with. You're basically forced into a situation where you're going to have to pick up someone's class off the ground if you can't get ammo. And I don't want to play with some random guns, because some people put some weird shit in their guns. Damn, I missed every bullet there. There we go, that's what we needed. Oh, I died to fire. Oh shit. I thought I was going over. Don't know how exposed I am in this angle here from this snipers. Oh, I'm definitely dead. I'm gonna die. Maybe. Little tip, by the way, if you didn't know, if you're dragging and reviving, it's a little slower than if you just stop. So once you've got somebody in cover, don't keep moving. Oh, crap. They're gonna use this tank to push up. See this guy on my mini-map to the right, but I don't want to push past this tank. Oh, that guy was still there. Can't quite finish that kill. Oh bro, this is trauma inducing. They've got 2 tanks. How are we doing? We're 20 and 6 right now with 15 assists? That's pretty good. That guy in the tank's going ham on the enemy team. As you would expect, like, let's be honest. Yeah, fair. I don't know why I had the shotgun out to begin with, to be honest. I thought maybe they'd push in, but obviously not. What else can we talk about in Battlefield? I mean, the thing is, like, there's so many limited options of things to talk about, because we've only got 3 maps. Obviously, we're getting a 4th one next week. We've only got a certain amount of guns and stuff. Like, there's not a lot to talk about. Like, most of the guns feel okay. Some, like... How are we not killing that guy? Like, some of the most of the guns feel okay, and some of the guns feel great. I haven't really encountered any that feel terrible. Apart from the Russian style AK-12 thing. That's the recon, and that's a little bit nuts, but I'm sure you can get a good build for it. I've seen a lot of people using it online actually, but for me it's just not something I'm comfortable with. I'm much more comfortable with this. I think it's the M4. I think, in summary, the betas, it's like, It's one of the best betas I played. Like, there's some obvious bugs, and I've had some like weird visual glitches, and obviously that siege Cairo map getting on the roof shit needs patched. But that's always been a thing in Battlefield. Like, people will find ways to get up onto buildings. Like, it's always happened. I think obviously as well, my concern is with the ladders. They're not testing that at the moment, and that's meant to be a big part of the game. And that's going to be game breaking. Like, I can already see it now. Because at the moment, people are just wall jumping to get up onto... I'm terrible. Up onto buildings. I mean, imagine you just got a ladder, you could just run up. Like, that's ridiculous. Where's this guy? There he is. Let's go. 24,917 assists, but yeah. Great to say that Battlefield was not lying when they said they were ready to release whenever, and they just stuck to their guns. You know, once this beta's over, we've still got two and a half months until the game fully releases, and I'd say it's off to a strong start. You know, the player count's through the roof, over 500,000 on Steam at its peak, and I think there was 400,000 today, which is Sunday. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. That's all I'll say. But thanks very much for watching, guys. If you're liking the videos, hit subscribe, hit like, comment down below what you think of the game, and we'll see you in the next one.